Now that we are in a fresh start, many start to make some new resolutions, have a new energy in order to pursue their goals. And here, talking about job searchers, also job searchers start with some new beginnings and new energy. And if you haven't started, or if you are not having that energy yet, then this video is for you, because I'm going to share how can you have a successful successful job search strategy. How can you make your job campaign successful? Before we get started, let me introduce myself. I'm Sarah, a certified career coach and interview coach with more than 7 years experience in the tech field, and I help mid-career women going through career transitions, navigate that career transition, and find a job that aligns with their aspirations, skills, and strengths, so that they can experience more freedom, financial freedom, and fulfillment in their careers. So let's get started. Let me share a story here, because this was really a realization as I went through my holiday season the last month. If you have noticed it, I was away for a little while between work, sickness, kids, viruses, and then luckily it was a good ending with some good time spent with family. So while I was packing the bags for our travelers, I noticed something. If I move something, soon the space becomes filled up with something else, like magic. Even if I didn't really intentionally to put something else, and I removed this, I thought I create more space, like it was a Lego box for my kids, and then I removed it and I thought, okay, now I have more space. Now it's not like the weight is not as much and the space is more. But then, like in less than 5 minutes, I was putting the same things, and oh, it was full again. Like there was never a Lego box there before. And this made me make a realization about time, because we all have only 24 hours in our days. And if we don't if we are not intentional about with what are we filling our time in, does it take us into a certain direction, then it will be filled with some other things, and then you are not going to your destination because you didn't really take care of with what are you filling your time. And this comes to then the job search strategy. When you are doing a job search, what is your strategy? Can you take a moment and think about your strategy? So some of my clients, when I start working with them, the answer would be, yes, I'm applying online. I check offers every day and I apply for those advertisements, and then I'm not getting anything. Or I'm reaching out to some recruiters and yeah, I'm not getting any answer. Is this? So maybe you are doing this, but is this the right thing to do? Well, the job search strategy has to be much more than that. And it's constituted of 4 things. The first thing, the job description, a clear job description, a clear goal for the year. Where do you want to be in a year? Having a direction. And if you have been following me on LinkedIn, you could see how, for example, I shared yesterday about we need to have a direction. If you don't have a direction, then you cannot equip yourself with the right tools. And with the job search as well, if you are not clear what is your job ideal job description, what is your ideal career outline, what's the one problem that you want to solve, then you cannot really equip yourself with the tools to achieve that. So that's the first pillar, to stop and reflect about that and do research, talk to people. And then the second thing is to have a networking action plan. After the networking action plan, it has to be, why do you need a networking action plan? Because I have to be honest here with you. If you look at some researches and so on, you will find that most people find their jobs through networking opportunities, through people who refer them. Those are like, this is something that makes helps you find your job faster, the right job faster. So you need to have a networking plan on how to connect with the right people. Not any people, with the right people, because you got the clarity about your job description, then it's about who are the people that you need to connect with. Next, so this is about networking. The second pillar of a job search strategy is networking. And then the third pillar is to have an optimized resume, a tailored resume, as well as be ready for the interviews. Because if you only, so the resume and interview go hand in hand. So this is the step where most people go to right away. So if I want to look for account manager job, then I just look for account manager. Or if I look for a job as a data scientist, then I look for a data scientist without really doing that first step of job description, ideal job, career outline, what problem that I want to solve, and so on. But if you don't do that, then the resume and the interview preparation cannot be, you cannot really do them in an optimized way. However, if you do the first step, the first pillar is done, then you will find it easy, almost. Yes, it has some challenges to tailor, to change the version until you really match that keywords and so on, and you learn how to showcase your experience in a resume, and then you learn how to showcase your experience when you have interviews. Once you do the first, doing this will be easier. And yeah, so this is the third, which is the resume and interview preparation. And I have to say here, the interview preparation means that, what does it mean? You can answer the top interview questions with relevancy and with facts, and really be able to express how your skills can be used and transferred to this new job. Especially as I work with career changes, this is a challenge to formulate how their previous experience can relate to this new experience, or how their project can actually adapt, even if they don't have professional experience. Maybe they did some projects, but they are not professional in a company. How they can use these projects in order to talk about them in an interview and show that they can contribute to this company. So this is the third thing. The fourth pillar is having a clear marketing channel, having a clear goal, weekly set goals on how they are going to use their marketing channel, and having clear job search activities, set job search activities that are in their schedule. Because if you don't put it in schedule, if you just say, I will put that, and then life will happen, certainly you could easily find yourself filling that travel bag metaphorically with things that don't take you to the destination. You have to have a strategy. Which are the activities that will bring you to your job, to the right fulfilling job faster. Which are those activities? You have to identify them. And by going through these 4 pillars, the job description, the networking action plan, the resume and interview preparation, optimization, and then a clear marketing channel with its strategy, then you will be able to know how to allocate your time and which are the things that matter most in order to reach your goal. So with this, I already reached almost the end. And to give you an illustration of this, the illustration of how this works, and really share a story of someone who started working with me. She was really, she was going through a career transition after having some experience. And she was really stressed, anxious. She told me, now I'm anxious. Before we start, I'm anxious. I want to leave this anxiety and live more stress. She didn't know where she start, and so on. And that was because she went into, she know what is the role in general, she know what role she wants. It's not like I want to change my career but what? She knows what's the field, what's the role that she wants to have, but she's not clear on more details which are in the pillar. And once we worked over these pillars together, I could see that magical transformation in her, and she attested it by herself by saying how a transformation happened. Through going through that, she became more organized. First of thing, more organized, because now she has a strategy. She knows what are the activities that she has to target to have in her schedule. And another thing, her mindset changed. And I can tell you, mindset is a big thing in the job search as well. Her mindset shifted from thinking certain things to really knowing that she's learning and growing, and this journey of a job search is not boring. It's exciting. It's making you discover more about yourself. It's leading you to career fulfillment if you have the right strategy, the right support. So this was an experience of a client who worked with me. And yeah, you can, so your action now is to take a step and think about the things that I mentioned today. And if you need any help, I would be happy to talk with you. You can book a session with me, Unlock Your Professional Potential Strategy session, where we can go through your vision, your challenges, and your goal. What are the bottlenecks there? And you will leave inspired to follow your goals. And if there is a match for your needs, then we can also consider how we can work together. Just as I helped the other clients, I can help you as well. So with this, take action. Remember that your time is limited, and then that your well-being matters. See you next time, and bye-bye.